Hopefully we've cleared up one of the biggest misconceptions, which is that I think there are a lot of people that for some reason still think that there's some sort of like weirdness between me and Ree, or like beef or competition, but you know, that's false. None of that. And other than that, I don't know. You guys, you should tweet me and tell me what it is you're thinking about me, and then maybe I could call up my girl Miss Drama again and set the record straight. You
gotcha.
know? Hey, what's up? It's your girl Shontelle. You're checking out the Drama Queen on Miss Drama TV.
Hey stranger, how you been? Feels like I'm standing on the outside looking in.
It's your one and only Drama Queen, of course, another exclusive interview. We got the very lovely Shontelle. She's right in front of us, and she is looking very divine, of course. We have a lot to get into with you because we do have this single that has been, you know, out, but also been definitely hitting the airwaves, and people have been supporting. I know it just recently was dropped on BET as well. Say hello to goodbye.
Yeah, say hello to goodbye. It was very real. I literally I was in Sweden and, you know, working on my album, but I was actually going through a breakup, and it was actually because of music. It was because, you know, it makes having this lifestyle makes it really hard to maintain relationships well, and I was going through a breakup, and so I was literally writing about it. And you know, so it was just me literally relating my own personal story of having to acknowledge and accept that it's like
it's over.
Is the end of the road. Yeah, it really is.
Now, did that person hear the song?
They know.
And what was their thoughts?
And they were like, "Man, this makes me so sad."
Oh wow!
And I was like, "I know," because I was so sad when I wrote it, and so sad when I recorded it. I actually was crying so much that it took me like 2 days just to record it.
Wow.
And I never take 2 days to record a song, so.
Wow.
Yeah, but you know, true story.
Yeah, I mean, I think those are the best ballads, the songs that are essentially based upon something that happened.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk a little bit about the album that is out. You know, No Gravity definitely has held its own. It's been going strong. Now, we know that was released sometime now. Is there something coming up in the close future that we should be expecting or looking out for? Or are you still rolling with the?
Yes, I mean, we're still rolling with No Gravity for right now. Obviously, Say Hello to Goodbye is off that album.
Right.
And I don't know. You may or may get lucky. I might release one more.
Okay.
I might repackage it. I might put out a brand new EP. I don't know, but what I can guarantee is that you're definitely going to get new music coming really soon.
Okay.
I haven't decided in what form I'm going to package it yet.
Okay.
New music's coming soon.
New music. So expect new music. That's always good.
Yeah. Definitely going through many changes. Going from Shontelle to No Gravity, like between those two albums, obviously I've grown up a little bit in the game. You know, you learn a lot, and so that obviously affects things like the way I make decisions now, stuff like that. But I feel a lot more, I guess, here, you know, because I feel like, okay, now I have friends that are also, you know, in the same industry that I'm in, whereas like during the Shontelle phase, I still didn't know anybody. I was like a stranger. I felt like so, like, I can't even explain it. I was just like, wow, I'm just.
You felt alone to some degree.
I was so alone. I felt like I always explain it as, you know, like the foreign exchange student in class. You know, when you first come, and not only are you new, but like you're from somewhere totally different. So you almost can't even relate to anyone. And I used to be like really lonely and sad a lot. But I guess in that time, you know, I went through a lot of things, and I was able to go on the road and go on all these amazing tours after having like the success of T-shirt, you know, and it was pretty cool when Obama, Mr. President, you know, when he used Battle Cry for his campaign. I was just like, wow, that was like one of the more uplifting moments, because I was like, wow, this is so cool. I was like, you know what, maybe I have been accepted. I'm not even American, but I get chosen as someone who's trying to run the country. Definitely went through a lot of changes from that album to this. I got to go on tour with Akon, New Kids on the Block, Beyonce.
Right.
And those were all life-changing moments because, like I said, everything began to feel more real. I wasn't in that place anymore where I was just like, this is not going to happen. I don't know. You know, I was just like,
yeah.
Beyonce is down with me, man. I'm so here. I think it really was like the period between albums.
Okay.
That was the toughest because I was just going through it really bad. Like, I was just homesick.
Okay.
I hadn't been home in a long time, and then I was just feeling really overwhelmed by like sadness and depression all the time because I was just like, I'm so alone, literally and theoretically.
Right.
Like, there's no, I don't have my friends or family physically here with me.
Gotcha.
And I don't have any friends. Like, that period was so hard. But then, as I was working on my second album, obviously I would have been crossing paths with a lot of people that I had seen along the way before.
Gotcha.
And, like, all my relationships started becoming more reinforced and stronger. And I just felt like more comfortable and confident that, okay, maybe this is real.
Exactly.
And it's not, this is happening.
One of the friends that I think we're all kind of aware of is your friendship with Rihanna.
Yes.
And let's talk a little bit about that because, to some artists, they may feel that the comparisons may be a little hindering at times than helpful. Yeah. But how do you view the comparisons, the constant discussion of her, obviously when you are interviewing and just, on anything? I mean, her name definitely comes up. I mean, of course, there is no, strain, I believe, between you two, but still, it's just the idea of constantly being put in that same situation. How do you take that all in?
I mean, I see it as, a lot of people always ask me, like, does it bother you when people ask you questions about Rihanna all the time? And I'm like, why would it bother me? Like, it should only bother a person who's not secure in their own skin. Like, it shouldn't bother you. And for me, it was just like, it's obvious that people are going to ask. Like, she's like the biggest thing in the world right now. And then here it comes. And it's not as if it's common or normal for people to just come out of Barbados and be like taking over the mainstream music scene. So, it's human curiosity, it's natural. And I almost never expect to do an interview and not have to answer at least one Rihanna question. To me, it's just inevitable. But, everybody knows I'm probably like, I know, me and her stans battle it out because I think I'm the biggest Rihanna stan. They're like, no, we are. but like, you should, it's like everybody knows how much I love her, and I always, love when I get to, whenever we get to work together in any capacity. So a lot of people think that the first thing that we've done together was me co-writing on Man Down, but actually, like, we've done so much stuff before. The very first song that got me into the game is a song called Roll, which was performed by Allison Hines first.
Yeah, I love that song, by the way.
Thank you. And then, so roll it, gal. And we actually
she had the dance and all that good stuff. Yeah.
So me, myself, Ree, and this group called J Status, these 4 guys from Jamaica, we actually remade the song and shot video and everything, and it was really awesome. Then Ree and I did like a reggae remix of Unfaithful. That was fun. Then the next thing we did is this song called The Hotness together, and that was on, I think that was on Save the Last Dance soundtrack. Save the Last Dance too. So then there was a little break between us working together, and then we got together on Man Down, and that was like awesome. I'm so glad she chose it as a single. Yay. Ree is a big, I mean, she actually, played a big role in me, in the confidence that I had, or, just me feeling motivated to do what I do, because every time, being that we belong to the same production company, every time I did something new, like, she would always send feedback. And the industry is so small, so you might work with the same hairstylist, the same makeup artist, and every time I would meet somebody, would be like, oh, you're Shontelle. Ree's always making me listen to your songs. Oh, my God. And I'd be like, oh, wow, she talks about me? Like, you know what I mean? And because from the other side of things, there would always be those other people in your ear that are trying to make you feel like there's, like, some kind of beef going on. And I'm like, but we cool. What are you talking about? Like,
exactly.
We cool.
Exactly.
So, it's a good feeling. Just I feel so proud that we can represent Barbados and just do like the island is so tiny, and so to be able to do all these big things just feels
awesome.
good. So a little goodbyes out. I'm really excited because it's climbing the charts even faster than Impossible did. So hopefully it does just as well, if not even better.
Right.
So thank you everyone who's been supporting it. And up next, of course, you guys may have seen the little commercials online. I got my cat footwear campaign, okay?
Okay.
So we're doing, it's called the Earth Mover campaign. And obviously you guys know my whole thing is I'm always trying to uplift people and give them good energy, and I want to see everybody do well. So that's what Earth Movers is all about. And you know, we just want to encourage males, females, black, white, orange, pink, it don't matter, you know, class, color, race, creed, you know, like just encourage everybody to believe in their power individually and collectively to actually move the earth. You know, if you can imagine what a big task that would be.
Okay.
But you can accomplish anything, any goal, no matter how big or far-reaching it seems. And so Kat and I are just coming together to really push that campaign.
Okay.
So make sure you check those ads out online.
Say hello to goodbye.